And now for News Briefing, I'm Jenny Ross. God is a controversial topic for many, but it was Sam Chalmers' Christianity that enabled him to stay strong after being bullied. Charlotte Pugh accompanies Sam at his breakdancing company in Dorset.
This is the story of Sam Chalmers. Beaten by bullies, he turned his life around. At 20 years of age, he has set up a dance company called Street Styles. Sam told me how God has acted as his lifeline and helped him to achieve his company.
I got bullied because I was a Christian. When it got really bad was when I was in year 8. The truth is that I used to play a little bit of football, and I'm quite quick on my feet. The biggest bully in the school, he was very tall, he's probably about 6'4". He said, "Sam, you're good, why don't you play football on Sundays?" And I said, "Well, I can't on Sundays because I go to church." And as soon as I said that, he slid 5 metres away from me. That straight away made me a target, kind of living in fear from class to class, because they would chase me. They would actually sneak into the class and move from seat to seat to seat, sometimes to hit me. And often there'd be times when the whole year would be watching and I'd get beaten up and no one jumped in or anything, because I was on my own. No one jumped in. I thought I couldn't defend myself. I thought if I did, I'd be going against my faith. I saw dancing as something, to begin with, as something that looked good, so I thought if I can do that, people will like who I am. I didn't have any self-worth, I had low self-esteem. So I really struggled, I got depressed, tried to commit suicide twice. Suicide. I had to learn how to change myself. God has been what spurred me on. I was at church in a meeting and they were talking about Business Excel, which is trying to get people who are running their own businesses to meet together. So I went to a meeting and decided I want to communicate through street culture and hip-hop how God loves people. My company's only about 4 to 5 months old. It's quite a young company. But straight away, people are listening to me and I'm having conversations with them, and they really appreciate my advice and what I say. It really helps them out, actually. And that's when they were negative, they go with a smile on their face. I enjoy it so much because the focus isn't on me, who I am and my issues. So the focus is on what I'm doing. And when I entertain the crowd and they laugh and they have a good time and they enjoy it, that's a great feeling. God's shown me through my company that I can succeed.
They're a regular sight on our streets, especially around Christmas time. Sometimes we might get some loose change, sometimes we walk past, but how much thought do we really give to charity street collectors? Last year, Bournemouth University's Raising and Giving Society raised over £20,000 for charity. Much of this was done through street collections, otherwise known as raids. I joined them in Salisbury for a Raid in Aid of Breast Cancer campaign.
Generic stuff: if you have an accident, then me and Plank first aid. If you need a bucket swap, Rich. If a member of the public tries to take the bucket off you by force, give it to them. The money's not worth your life. Otherwise, enjoy yourselves. Christopher Nash. I was having a conversation with the charity rep from Breast Cancer Campaign, and I made a bet with her that I could make £1,000 in one day. So she got me the permit, and here we are trying.
Hello, I'm Kirsty Falvel. This is my third raid. It's really good. Loads of people are giving lots of money, and it's a bit cold.
Thank you very much. There's a mixture of obviously people who don't want to donate and people who do, but the ones who do often stop for a chat, and I just find it's a really enjoyable experience, and you raise some money for a really good cause at the same time.
I've had a lady which said that her mum and dad had died of both breast cancer, and that she went to the hospital to get screened, and she found out that she had it, and so she had the treatment, and she's still having treatment now. Well, I'm quite shy, so at first I normally just stand there quite quiet, just with a bucket. And normally, actually, it's been quite good today because people just put money in. But sometimes you just say, do you want to spare any money to help breast cancer, something like that. Bucket. Right, where's the bucket?
There you go, Nash.
Nick!
We've done about £300, maybe £350. Really pleased with
it.
it.
Hits him, then.
Really pleased. And we're not quite our target, but still a fantastic day.
Hurry up.
And we've all had fun, as you can tell.
That's all from me. This is News Briefing.